What is good, my people? So I know it's been a while, man. Let me fill y'all in on where I've been, right? So lately I kind of been just in a space where I've been completely over like the workforce and shit. So I quit working. So for about the past month I've been just sitting on my ass every day, not doing anything. If you're new here or if you're not familiar, we do have some passive income that can keep life going, and we don't need to work. Now, we're not rich or no shit like that. Won't be taking no big fancy trips, but enough to be very comfortable and not have to go punch anybody's clock. So there's that. I've only done one mod to the car since the last update, which I'll show y'all in a little bit, because we are going to go through every single mod that we've done thus far. Let y'all check them out. You know, for the folks who may be just stopping in for the first time, or even the returning folks, you know, because a lot of y'all watch the videos, don't subscribe. It's all good, I get it. You heard me? But yeah, we're gonna do a complete walk around, let y'all check out everything that's been done to the car. And yeah, but just to kind of fill y'all in, man, like, I had somebody sabotage the 300. Yes, right? So it's like a week ago. It might have been 2 weeks ago. I forget when exactly, but I went to a car show. So it was a car show based competition, and in Donk Master and Boost Doctor, those guys brought, you know, the big wheel race cars out, you know what I'm saying? So I went to that event. I put a few clips up, let y'all check it out. Right, so I had the 300 out there. You know, the 300, usually me and maybe two other people with a Chrysler 300 at any car thing that I go to. So it usually gets a bunch of attention. So, you know, I popped the hood, you know, let my windows down. I you know, I obviously locked my doors, took my keys and shit. But, you know, just let the car be on display while I went, you know, mingle and all of that stuff, right? So fast forward into the night, I get back to the car and I just close my hood, you know, get in, hit the start button, nothing. Every light on the dashboard pretty much came on. So I had like a check engine light, power steering, power steering, service light, ABS light, all kinds of fucking lights, service traction control, all these lights came on. It wasn't starting, not even attempting to start, right? So I keep a few tools in the trunk, right? So like a jump pack, because I was just assuming that the battery was dead since I left the stars running and then my grill emblem running. So I was assuming it was the battery. So I hooked the jump pack up. Battery voltage was reading 12.3 volts or some shit, which is more than enough to start the car. So I'm like, it's not the battery. Pop the hood again, checking my fuse box. Now I done checked a bunch of stuff, but at some point I was like, let me check in the fuse, you know, check my fuses. Could you imagine somebody pulled 3 fuses out of the car? I put a picture up showing like all these damn lights that was on the dash. Somebody had pulled 3 fuses on the car, man. Can't make it up. But again, just me being who I am, I had, besides the jump pack, I had like some, you know, little tools I can do real basic work. Extra fuses, flashlight, like I keep an extra belt in the car, belt for the supercharger and a drive belt, you know what I mean? Couple other little knickknacks, you know what I mean? I keep in the car just in case, you know, because that type of stuff wears and it can catch you anytime, you know what I mean? So luckily I had extra fuses in the car. I'll even show y'all the 3-day pull. It was literally the power steering, the starter, and then one of the fuses related to ABS. Don't know who did it. Have no idea who or why. You know, so I don't know any of you fucking people. So it you know, if you can imagine the frustration of that, you know, that was me. Almost made me like just not want to deal with mini car meets whatsoever. But I'm not gonna hold that against, you know, the one jackass that decided to do that. And you know, I'm gonna still get out and still go and you know, mingle, let people check the 300 out and shit. But yeah, man, very, very bad day for me. Highly annoyed. And the crazy part is I had noticed some interesting characters kind of lingering around the car throughout the day, because I was out there like 10 hours or some shit, you know what I mean? I was out there for a long time. And yeah, I couldn't get over that, man. Couldn't get over it. But you know, again, it was just fuses, so the car is normal, no issues. You can still hear everything is copacetic, you know what I mean? So I guess no harm, no foul at the end of the day. But by some, because I have my Instagram on side of my car, so by some chance the person that did it watches this video, I wish nothing good on you. I don't know why you did it, but there's that. Just know the next time my car will not be let out of my sight. So I dare you to try it again. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get on over here. I don't know, wherever I choose to actually shoot the video at. And then yeah, man, I'll let y'all check it out in a second. You know. All right, guys, here she is. Give a full walk around for the new folks, and then we'll start. Yes, sir. Don't follow me on Instagram. Go follow me on Instagram. You know, may or may not see some stuff on IG that you don't get on YouTube. Maybe, who knows? Actually, let me turn it off. Let's turn it off. All right, man, so we're gonna start under the hood first. You know, if I can get it open. Yeah. All right. Yes, V6 gang. Again, if you're new here, V6. Got the RIP Supercharger. As far as mods go, got the RIP coil packs. Not that it matters. 180 thermostat, which actually comes with the RIP kit. What else we did on here? NGK plugs, custom 93 octane tune, and yeah, I want to say that's pretty much it for under the hood. We haven't really done any performance modifications other than what I just explained. Everything else is bone stock for the most part. Oh no, I'm lying actually. We also have the ported throttle body. True 80mm ported throttle body. And with this particular setup, with the factory tires on, this car made 442 horsepower to the rear wheels. And then with these rims, it did 419, if I'm not mistaken. These are a little bit bigger than the factories, so obviously heavier than the factories. But while I got y'all here, let me show y'all the fuses they pulled. 1, 2, 3. Those are for the starter. Let me see. Let me double check. Let's see. Power steering, starter, anti-lock brakes, which were all of those lights that I mentioned a little bit ago that had came on. So bullshit. Also added these just to cover this nasty ass, well, you can still see it on the side here, but nasty ass coolant reservoir. But yeah, that's all we got under the hood, man. Moving outward, we have the, I guess that would be the RT hood, I guess, which is a really good look. Gives it a Real nice little profile there, you know. This is also a different bumper. My car came with the factory, just the base model S package bumper, and we went ahead and upgraded that to the appearance package bumper. Also have custom LED emblem. Obviously it's not turned on, it's daylight, so really wouldn't see it very much. Let's see, moving to the side, yeah. And this was wrapped. This isn't paint. We hadn't got that wrapped, gloss black. Did the roof gloss black. The side mirrors, door handles. Moving to the wheels, we got 22-inch Hellcat replicas. These are 9.5 on the front, on a 265 tire on the front as well. And when I just mentioned earlier we did one mod, that would be the R1 Concepts drilled and slotted brake rotors. We didn't upgrade the calipers and all of that, so still the factory 300 brake calipers, but yeah, so we did the rotors and then carbon ceramic pads, which definitely work better than the factory setup, but nothing, you know, out of this world like it would have been if had we upgraded the entire brake system. But and we did a complete fluid flush, so flushed all that old shit out, got the new one in there. Definitely made a difference in the stopping potential of the vehicle, which I can't complain. And don't worry, I didn't purposely up badge that, man. The wheels came with that SRT in there. I am not the up badging type. This is V6, I'm proud of it. Just want to put that out there. But yeah, along with that, we got the caliper covers, which really look cheap, and I mean they look good on the car, but you know, that's just a cheap option. I wanted some red to make, you know, match the letters and the interior of the car, so you know, yeah, I thought it was a good look. Looked good to me. If you like it, cool. If you don't, you know, who cares? But yeah, same on the back. You know, we did the brake rotors all the way around. And this back rim is a 10.5, and this is a 285 tire that I have on the rear. So a little bit wider. I don't know if you can really get a good look at how wide, but they're pretty wide on the back, man. You know, decent little width on them. So yeah, moving back, we did the honeycomb vinyl tint on the tail lights, which let's see if we can get them to come on right quick. Yeah, you can see a little bit. SRT rear spoiler with the what is that thing called, man? Wicker bill. Yeah, we did the wicker bill. Now my car originally came with chrome emblems, but I ordered the black badge emblems from Chrysler. You know, you can get those from Mopar Parts online, really cheap. I think, I don't know, 10-15 bucks, some shit like that, real cheap. Saw one of my subscribers that sent his car and did this. I really liked it, so I went ahead and jogged that. I like that, so we went ahead and did that black. We got SRT rear valance, 5-inch tips. These are also LEDs. Let's see if I can get that to come back on. Yep. And of course it's gonna flash in the camera, but it's just solid light. But yeah, did the 5-inch tips. Those were chrome. We painted them black ourselves. It's about time for them to be refinished, but really good look back here, man. Really good look, in my opinion. You know, I think so. But yeah, man, that's let's see, that's all we got outside. Take this little trip inside, man. I'm trying to make this as quick as I possibly can. The last one I did, shit, was pretty much almost in the beginning. Still didn't have too much done to the car at that moment. So, you know, for the new folks, that was the goal, you know what I mean? I got the red diamond car mats, and I wanted the white and black and red to carry into the car, which is why we got the red on the 300 stickers, red calipers, you know, and then you get inside, got the red carpets, which need to be cleaned at the moment. This is actually a Charger steering wheel. Whenever I ordered mine, they didn't have a Chrysler 300 wheel in stock, so I was completely fine with getting a Charger wheel, so that's what I did. You know, you see flat bottom, white with red stitching, carbon fiber, and red stripe up top. We also have the, I think this is a 13 point something. I forget the actual figures for the screen, like 13.3, I believe. We just call, you know, everybody calls it the Tesla screen, but it is, I think the actual name is the PX6 Core. And you can get that from Phoenix Automotive. Obviously looks amazing. One of my favorite mods on the car by far. You know what I mean? This is just for decoration. This is it's a magnet just to hold my cell phone up, and obviously got that shit red. Match the carpet. Let's see what else we did in here. We did carbon fiber trim, and those go all the way around on the back doors as well. Man, I feel like I'm missing some stuff, but I have no idea what. Oh, Starlight. Which, if you've been watching this from the beginning and didn't skip, you probably saw that in the beginning of the video. But yeah, we did this Starlight headliner, which is also one of my favorites. Gives it a real nice vibe in here at night, man. Can't beat it. Very cheap mod. I think I paid like 180 bucks for the kit. This is a 550 star kit. Came with shooting stars, but I hadn't put those in just yet. And I plan on putting those in the pillars versus putting them, because obviously I'm not taking this headliner back down. So I'm gonna put those in the pillars, going down the pillars. Can't say I've seen that. May look interesting, may not. You know, if it doesn't look cool, then I'll just leave them turned off. Really not a big deal. But yeah, that's what I plan on doing with the shooting stars. Other than that, man, we do have some subs in here. Really small, nothing crazy. Some 8-inch Memphis Mojos. We had, like in the past, I've had like those super overpowered systems, and I just really was not interested in having my car falling apart. Like I've had cars in the past, you know, knocking the tail lights off, trunk coming all off the hinges and shit. So it's enough, gets a good, you know, it rattles everything back here still, but not enough to really do any damage. I had to show this just in case you pull up behind me on this highway. I put that sticker there just so you know, this ain't no regular V6, my brother. You know, you get a little too happy, you might get embarrassed. So just want you to keep that in mind. But that is every single mod that I've done. Feel free to hit the comments if you got questions about any of it. I can post the links, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna post all of these links because there's a lot of shit to be posting links for, but I will reply to every comment. If you have a question, you know, yo, where'd you get this from? I will reply the link to you specifically for whatever part it is that you're asking about, but I highly doubt I'm gonna put them all in the description. So I just wanna, yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and put that out there. But 300 has come pretty long way since we started, man. You know, it was again, when I got it, just a base 300S. I'll put a picture up. You can see it, you know, where it was when we started the process almost a year ago. I believe I started actually modding the car. Now I've had it, bought it new in 2019, and then just started modding it last year. So we're right about a year, man. I think it's pretty good process, pretty good progress so far. And we're not done. We are not done. You know, I took a little time off just to chill out for a bit, but we're not done. We still got some mods in the garage we still hadn't put on here yet. Some performance stuff that's, because the goal, again, if you've been following, you know the ultimate goal is to do a swap. But until then, the goal is to get this V6 to 500 wheel horsepower. And with a couple mods that I have to put on it, and we plan on actually going to get it tuned for E85 and then changing the injectors so we can run E85 on here. That should put us above 500 once we get it retuned. So yeah, what I'm gonna do, man, is I'm gonna just set the camera up, let y'all listen to the Supercharger for a little bit until I get to the house, and then I'll close the video out when I get there. You know.